I need to discover who is actually involved in this vicious game. Is Bambi the mastermind, the victim, Stevie J the puppet master, or just a pawn? This drama just took a lethal turn. Tell me who you think is being played, and whether Scrappy is the innocent person caught in the crossfire, or whether he is concealing secrets. The internet is on fire, and you must choose a side. What would you do if you were in their position? Share your most outrageous theories with me now. I'm reading every remark from the minute Lil Scrappy and fans first didn't want to believe it. When Bambi went public because there were rumors that she wasn't truly in it for love and that he was still with his ex. They were only together for television. While they appeared to be picture-perfect on television, holding hands at premieres, posting identical ensembles, and even referring to one other as soulmates, behind the scenes it was all fire and but Scrappy had already received a warning from his ex-girlfriend and daughter's mother. Don't say I didn't tell you that she's going to tear you away from your family. Nevertheless, Scrappy went with Bambi, and his whole family dynamic started to fall apart after that. His mother, who admirers call Momma D, was never silent about how she accused Bambi of being phony, manipulative, and power-hungry from the beginning, but Bambi refused to back down. "Your son's a grown man," she once clapped back. Perhaps if you let him breathe, he'd stop creating the same errors. Boom, that incident went viral. But the conflict wasn't limited to Instagram. When Bambi apparently began severing family ties, things became serious, preventing Scrappy from going to certain activities if his mother or Erica were present. Family dinners became quiet conflicts. Holidays became a battleground Bambi had in his mind. One, according to an unnamed source, she forced him to pick her, and he did so until everything broke apart, because, despite having children, they purchased homes and put on happy faces for television behind closed doors. Money started to disappear. The relationship was collapsing due to pressure. Rumors of cheating started to circulate, and Lil Scrappy started to descend into a silent sadness that nobody noticed until in a phone conversation that was leaked, Momma D told a close friend, "My son hasn't been the same since he married her. That girl took the light out of him, and now she's about to walk away with Bambi requested full custody, alimony, and control of assets linked to both of them in the final straw divorce papers, which were filed discreetly but clumsily from the beginning. Their names, rumor has it that she even attempted to prevent Scrappy's mother from visiting the grandchildren, which is when Momma D lost it. She believes she can erase me, but not today." Began to simmer, Stevie J had a huge idea. He had supposedly been warning people for months, but no one paid attention. "You'll see," he continued in a mysterious, the old Instagram live. "She played y'all, and when that tape drops, it's a wrap." With divorce court becoming more and more ugly by the day and emotions at an all-time high, the courtroom's vibe changed. When Stevie J's voice memo emerged, and when Bambi grinned in court while supposedly saying something beneath her, tensions eventually flared. Momma D got up, pulled her wig back, and smacked the soul out of Bambi's cheek without hesitation, fear, or regret. "You don't disrespect blood," she said, referring to Scrappy's weak family. As security restrained her, she said, "The courtroom was in complete disarray. The judge yelled for order, lawyers were yelling, phones were already ringing, and the leaked tape, which hadn't even been released yet. But what's on it is the portion that will really upend everything, because this isn't just a marriage ending, it's a planned takedown. Years of betrayal have led to the removal of receipts, and once the first tape is posted online, nobody is leaving clean. The courtroom was already in ruins. Minutes after Mad's slap, the judge attempted to recover control of the situation, but that was only the first bullet in a full-fledged conflict that was waiting to explode. Someone posted the tape while Mad was being pulled out the back door by Control and Bafes. By the tape, we mean the one that Stevie J had been making fun of for months. The one that Bambi believed would. Stevie J. "Yo, you're still playing with Scrappy, right?" The voice was clearly clear, but the one who revealed all was simply audio, verified. Later as Bambi laughs, "Please, he's a tick. That's it. After this court matter is over, I'm leaving, Stevie J." After all that time, Bambi laughs even harder. "Go, baby, I've been gone. I only required the documentation, and I received what I had come for." The internet crashed, causing fans to be shocked, heartbroken, and enraged all at once. She lied to him about love and hip-hop the entire time, And just when it looked like Scrappy's humiliation couldn't get any worse, she used him. Stevie J was released on part of the tape, so the kid's Bambi mind period can view him whenever I feel like it. That's a chilly, sarcastic tone from Bambi. He should have chosen Erica. What I saw when I stepped in was that Bambi wasn't just planning to go. She had been making fun of him the entire time. Millions of followers now had proof, but things get considerably uglier from here. Because screenshots of text conversations, direct messages, and voice notes were leaked by someone who may have been in Bambi's personal network. These weren't rumors. They were actual receipts of texts from Bambi to a close. Dear girl, I have his house, the cars are in my name, and I made him seem foolish. I told you that these men from Atlanta are tender when they fall in love. DM a producer. I don't want Momma. D around me or my children, so I'll let her film this episode. She is toxic. The voicemail is purportedly from Bambi's phone, and I'll make him ask before he signs anything. He believes this divorce will be calm, LOL. The plot completely changed in a single day, and fans weren't letting Bambi off the hook. She transformed from being a distraught wife to a cunning manipulator. Yeah, but it gets worse because Lil Scrappy stopped posting and tweeting following the courtroom encounter and the tape release. It wasn't until 24 hours after that he published, "A piece, we got you, Scrappy. You didn't deserve that, Momma." That post went viral, garnering 4 million likes in 2 hours and hundreds of thousands of comments. It included a single dark screen with the words, "I trusted her. D was correct all along." Now, insiders believe Lil Scrappy has hired a lawyer for a full-fledged custody battle, not just for the divorce. Sources close to the courtroom say based on the leaked tapes, he intends to request full custody, alleging emotional manipulation intended to distance him from his children and abuse of their marriage for. She switched from being outspoken to being quiet after receiving money, and her team issued a simple statement that read, "These recordings are taken out of context and were never meant for public release. We are ain't no context going to correct what you said on the recording, but here's the twist no one anticipated, remember Stevie J? We're now looking into the legality of this leak girl taken out of context." As it turns out, he had motivations beyond devotion, and he didn't merely leak the tape to keep Scrappy safe. An unnamed insider from the production team claims that Stevie J and one insider revealed that at a difficult time in her marriage, Bambi was apparently having private conversations with Stevie. He noticed that Bambi was tired of Scrappy and intervened. They didn't cross the line, but he was aware of it and retained receipts as insurance. Now that he's cashing in, we have Momma D smacked Bambi in court. Bambi was caught on tape making fun of Scrappy, and Stevie J was caught in the middle of his own secret plan. Scrappy was preparing for a vicious court battle, and leaked communications were still coming in every hour. The most bizarre aspect is that one of the producers from Love and Hip Hop recently told an entertainment blogger, "This isn't even the worst of it. There's more. It's no longer simply reality TV drama in this battle zone. What more might be on that tape?" Fans are frantically looking for hints via direct message. If that one drops, Bambi might lose everything. Insiders are analyzing every word from Stevie's past in an attempt to predict the next shocking revelation because, let's face it, if this is only the beginning, then the genuine. When everyone believed that the courtroom slap and the release tape were the culmination, Stevie J went live once more, shirtless, smirking, sipping brown whiskey and saying 8. Before the storm had even arrived, he repeated it slowly and deliberately. Yes, the hotel film camera doesn't lie. You haven't heard it yet. People froze. His words sent the internet into a state of cardiac arrest. Within 30 minutes, a 15-second anonymous video appeared on a gossip page with over 2 million followers, showing a woman who was just like Bambi in terms of her appearance, haircut, and pocketbook, leaving a 3:13 a.m. in a motel room. With the remark, "This is not your brother, cis LH drama, receipts on receipts," Stevie J followed her out shirtless. "Stevie J, yo, you're still playing with Scrappy," Bambi chuckles, and an unnamed woman confirms later. "Please, he's a tick." "That's it, once this court, I'm done, Stevie J." "You're really leaving after all that time?" Bambi laughs even harder. "Go, darling. I've been gone. I only needed the documentation." Twitter went down. Fans were shocked, heartbroken, and incensed all at once when they saw the threads on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn about how she had plotted and lied about him. Love and hip-hop the entire time. And just when it looked like Scrappy's humiliation could get any worse, Stevie J leaked a second portion of the tape. As a result, the children Bambi mine, he can see him whenever I want to, Stevie J. That was a cold, mocking tone from Bambi. He should have chosen Erica. He understood what it was when I stepped in. And when I did, Bambi wasn't just going to go. Millions of admirers now have proof that she was making fun of him the entire time. But things get even more complicated when screenshots were leaked by someone who may have been in Bambi's inner circle. Numerous voice notes, direct messages, and texts. From Bambi to a close friend girl saying, "I got his house, I got the cars in my name, and I got him looking." These weren't rumors. They were actual receipts. I told you that these men from Atlanta are tender when they fall in love. Don't let Momma D film this episode. I don't want her around me or my children. She is toxic. The voicemail purportedly from, he believes that this divorce will be amicable, but the whole plot changed in an instant, and Bambi moved from being a sad wife to a calculating one. I'm going to make him plead before he signs anything. Manipulator, and fans weren't letting her off the hook. But things got worse when Lil Scrappy stopped posting and tweeting following the courthouse event and the tape leak. Not even a tale until 24 hours later when he shared a solitary black screen with the words, "I trusted her." In just 2 hours, that post received 4 million likes, making it a viral sensation. "We got you, Scrappy. You didn't deserve that Momma D was correct. All along." Drop the rest of the tea. According to insiders, Lil Scrappy has now hired a lawyer, not just for the divorce, but instead for a full-scale custody battle. According to courtroom sources, he intends to request full custody based on the leaked recordings that allege emotional manipulation, isolate him from his kids, and take advantage of their marriage for financial gain, and Bambi. She changed from being outspoken to quiet. Her team issued a simple statement stating, "These recordings are taken out of context and were never intended for public publication. The legality of this leak is being looked into at the moment. There isn't any context to correct what you stated on the recording, but here's the unexpected turn of events. Stevie J didn't just release the tape to keep Scrappy safe. He had his own reasons, and it goes well beyond devotion, because according to an unnamed source from the production crew, Bambi and Stevie J allegedly had backstage conversations during a difficult time in her marriage. One insider revealed that Stevie was constantly on the lookout. He noticed that Bambi was tired of Scrappy and intervened. They didn't go beyond, but he was aware of things and saved records in case. He's cashing in on what sounds like insurance, so now we have Momma D slapping Bambi in court after Bambi was caught on tape making fun of Scrappy Stevie J. This isn't just reality TV drama anymore. This is a war zone, and Scrappy is preparing for a vicious legal battle with his own covert objective. Leaked texts are constantly coming in every hour. This isn't even the worst of it, one of the love and hip-hop producers told an entertainment blogger, adding, "There's another tape, and if that one drops, Bambi's not only losing fans, she might lose everything." Another tape. What more might be on it? Fans are now frantically looking for hints via direct message. Insiders are analyzing every word from Stevie's past in an attempt to predict the next shocking revelation. Because let's face it, if this is only the beginning, then the genuine. When everyone believed that the courtroom slap and the release tape were the finale, Stevie J went live once more, shirtless, grinning and drinking brown spirits. The storm hasn't even arrived yet. People froze as he repeated it slowly and deliberately. 8 words that sent the internet into cardiac arrest. Y'all ain't heard the hotel footage yet. Yes, the hotel CCTV camera did not lie when it asked Bambi. Within 30 minutes, a 15-second film of a woman with Bambi's exact build was posted anonymously on a gossip page with over 2 million followers, leaving a hotel room at 3:13 a.m. with the same purse and haircut. With the message, "This is not your brother, sis. Late-age drama receipts." Stevie J followed her out shirtless on receipts. Since Stevie alluded to a final recording and is awaiting the ideal opportunity to release it, Scrappy's, although the team remains quiet, insiders indicate that he is obtaining legal counsel and that a restraining order against Stevie J has already been issued. Additionally, Bambi sources state that she has left Atlanta and is not available until the storm passes. But if Clip 3 shows up, she might never be able to move past what's about to happen. This narrative isn't finished, it's only the start of something even more sinister, intricate, and frightening. All right, family, I now want to know your thoughts on this explosive story. Did Bambi and Stevie J actually orchestrate the entire situation together, or is Scrappy the true victim in this perverse treachery game? Your opinions in the comments section right now, without holding back. When clip 3 finally breaks, who do you think will win and who is going to get totally burned? Make sure to blow that like, click the bell, and subscribe if you're stunned by these disclosures. This isn't just another drama on a reality show. It's a full-fledged war, and you don't want to miss a second of it. Symbol, so you'll be the first to receive the most recent updates, including the enigmatic clip 3 that has the entire internet on edge. Tell me, if you could do anything, what would you do? Would you leak every recording or reveal every secret in order to get revenge on someone who has betrayed you in this way? Or would you choose to remain silent? Keep in mind that there are still more secrets hidden deep in this story, and as soon as fresh information becomes available, we'll be revealing all of them. So, stay tuned, be prepared, and trust me, you won't want to miss what comes next. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and show your team this video because when the next shocking revelation occurs, you want to be the first to find out.